Ozil nears the Arsenal exit. There's a tug of war for Kai Havertz. Euro 2020 has its first qualifier. We got a transfer roundup and today's Friday feels all coming up in the next few minutes. As I'm your host, Matt Frolic, you are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. First off, and Arsenal chief Raul Sanelli has backed comments from Unai Emery suggesting that only the players who work hard in training will play the games, and the fact that Mesut Ozil has barely been seen this season. German midfielder on his ridiculous 350k a week has made one appearance in the Premier League and one appearance in the League Cup against Nottingham Forest, and this, well, just isn't really good enough for all the money that he's being paid. The fact that the chief has come out and actually backed the manager, who himself is under a little bit of pressure from fans, really shows that Ozil is not in favour at the Emirates. We all know that he's a class player, but it's clear from his attitude that he's just not willing to put in the effort to get himself back into the mainframe. This is where all the rumours have now started that Arsenal apparently in talks with Fenerbahce over a loan move for the midfielder. The rumours about him moving to the Turkish league have been rife for the last 18 months or so, and it finally looks like Fenerbahce are the ones who are going to get his signature. But talking of moves for attacking midfielders, we come on to Kai Havertz, the German wonder kid who grabbed his first goal for the national team and is now being linked with Barcelona. I'm not just saying that he's been linked with the big clubs because of that one goal. It's clear that everyone in Europe knew about his talents for the last few years. In fact, last season he was the highest scoring teenager in Europeans' top 5 leagues with 17 goals at the age of 19. For those of you quickly asking about Kylian Mbappe, he turned 20 last December. Anyway, back to Havertz, and the fact that he's costing 90 million, well, that's his current market value, isn't really going to put any of the big clubs off. They'll probably have to pay over 100, but I think they'll be willing to do it for such a talented midfielder. Not only are Barcelona interested, there have been rumours that Real are looking into him as well, but of course, being a young, talented German player playing for the German national team, Bayern Munich are definitely going to have some transfer moves up their sleeves. Even more so that Joshua Kimmich, who captained Germany and obviously plays for Bayern Munich, said that he would love for Havertz to join him at the Bundesliga champions. So Kimmich has now got good time in the German camp to try and convince Havertz to join him, and it may not be such a difficult decision. I mentioned before that Bayern Munich do a lot of their shopping within the Bundesliga. They're the biggest team, they've got the most money, so it probably makes sense for most players to go and join them. If they do this, it will mean that Leverkusen lose yet another top player, but it'll also mean they'll be swimming in loads of money. This, if they get over 100 million for him, will go along with sales in the recent years of Omer Toprak, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. They sold Julian Brandt this summer, but Lena also left. That's over 100 million as it is, so they'll have loads more money to spend to try and get back into the Champions League. But next up into a bit of the Euro qualifying action, where Belgium absolutely hammered San Marino 9-0. That shouldn't really be a news headline because it's to be expected, but it was even more important because it's the fact that Belgium are now the first team to qualify for Euro 2020. They have an unassailable 11-point lead at the top of their qualifying group, and Romelu Lukaku now has over 50 goals for his country. He's the first Belgian player ever to do so. He became their top goal scorer quite a few goals ago actually, but now he's got number 50 and number 51. Is he the greatest Belgian striker of all time? It'd be hard to disagree. So next up we come to a quick roundup of the rest of the day's transfer and daily news, where Claudio Ranieri could be back in the job after leaving Roma in the summer, with the vacancy at Sampdoria interesting him a lot. Elsewhere, and Manchester City are interested in Portuguese defender Ruben Dias. Man United are looking to spend 130 million to bring in both Ben Chilwell and James Maddison from Leicester, but they're going to have to earn some more money if they want to do so, because shirt sponsor Chevrolet are pulling out of their deal with United over poor results. So here we have today's Friday Feels, where you guys let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below ahead of the weekend's football. For me, I've got 3 predictions for this weekend. I think Tammy Abraham's going to score in his competitive debut for England. Cristiano Ronaldo and João Felix will both score for Portugal against Luxembourg. And I really think that Wales are going to beat Croatia, World Cup runners-up Croatia, 1-0 on Sunday evening. So there you have my Friday Feels. Let me know yours in the comment section down below and all of your thoughts on the rest of today's daily news. As for me, I'm on a holiday next week, so I'll see you guys in about 10 days. But whilst I'm away, there is still, of course, loads of content going on Onefootball, some of which you can see by clicking here or here. So that's all from me, and until next time, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys soon.